So we could talk a lot about my trip. I had a fun time. I enjoyed a lot of aspects of Capcom Cup, except for like the gameplay, bro. The gameplay was kind of snooze. Like Blaz did amazing, and Blaz was beating, and like, you know, Kakadu played great as well. But a lot of those matches were just kind of like Throw Loop City. Hey guys, hope you've been enjoying the YouTube content. I've been working hard to consistently upload on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to like the videos and hit that subscribe button. The Capcom Cup in Japan, I would just say the fans are more better in Japan. This is not even the glaze. I know people always be like, you know, you glaze for no reason, or everyone just glazing Japan. The Japan fans were just so much more into it. They had people drawing figures. There's a lot of like Manon drawings when I would go out on stage, or like people just drawing like Blaz's Ryu or drawing stuff in general. So it's just a different vibe over there. I feel like I love Japan. I love the food. I love the audience. I love the arena. The arena was amazing. I love the arena. The arena was packed on the last day too. Everything about the arena, the atmosphere, the energy that the fans brought was all amazing. Except for everyone getting throw looped. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna ignore that part. Everyone getting throw looped was terrible. Setups were really good. The monitor wasn't lagging, because like I feel like every Capcom Cup usually is a problem with the setups being laggy or something. There was nothing wrong with the setups at all. I did get some cool stuff. I got yen. I got some coins too. I got the Japanese yen coins of 500 yen. I got this Beta the Magnet Warrior. You know, this thing's kind of cool. It's a magnet too, so it actually attracts stuff. Looks cool. So here is me with the Mewtwo. This was at the Pokemon Center. But like I said, I was exploring a lot of Japan. It was just kind of me walking around. Because like I said, I've never been. And I was like, what is the best things to do around Japan? Like I said, I definitely used this trip a lot for a vacation. I did buy Pokemon cards. I didn't find any Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I do have some Pokemon packs. And I did also I got these cool sleeves for my Pokemon cards. Yeah, I saw these and I was like, these are pretty cool. I was a bit disappointed as well that there was no announcement at Capcom Cup, because I was expecting something. They didn't show off anything. I was like, bare minimum, they'll show Elena. Most players use hand warmers. It wasn't cold in the arena. The arena was just fine. I got to see Ryu at the Capcom store. I went to the Capcom store. They had no Manon stuff, bro. There was no Manon stuff at the Capcom store at all. This was probably the best meal I had. It was like a sliced pork ramen bowl. Nah, in Japan, it's funny because like my sleep schedule in Japan was actually fine. Like when I landed in Japan, I think every morning in Japan, I went to bed at like 12 a.m. and I woke up at like 7 or 8 in the morning every day. I actually got amazing sleep in Japan. My room was like a mini box, which was crazy. Sleeping wasn't an issue. I didn't feel jet lagged at all. A fan gave me this artwork. I got a lot of cool stuff while I was there. I did get really nice. I think Japan, probably the cost of Capcom Cup being in Japan is a lot better. The fan base that allows Capcom Cup to even be there is really good as well. So you got the fan base, you got people interested. No one complained about monitor lag. I think a lot of people want to go to Japan anyway, just to visit. So you do have the city in the area compared to, I guess people want to go to LA, but even LA is dangerous. So maybe people don't want to go to LA as much as wanting to go to Japan. I do think it's actually a lot smarter for them to do Capcom Cup in Japan. I do think this is probably one of the better ones they had. This is probably top 3 Capcom Cup, because you know the one in 2019 is clearly the best one. And if you guys haven't seen that one, you guys should probably watch it. But it's definitely one of the better Capcom Cups. Yeah, I took a lot of pictures with people. Some people were just stopping me on the street asking me for pictures while I was walking around. I did sign some autographs as well. Street Fighter there is just so popular. If you're a professional player, probably playing in Japan is probably so much better than playing in America. No glaze, but like I said, when I was there, like I did feel like a superstar, which is kind of a weird thing to say just for playing video game. But I do think Japan's take on Street Fighter League and just like how the fans engage with, you know, their player is so much better. Cause like, you know, chat, I got some hateful DMs after I went 1-4 in Capcom Cup. There were some slurs thrown at me, so people were definitely hating, and there was a lot of slurs thrown at me. after I went 1-4. I guess it's just different compared to like Japan. I don't think other people would do that in other countries, but in America it's definitely like that. A lot of the Asian players are very high on Mai. I was talking to a lot of them there. They think Mai's like top 5, top 7. Xiaohai said he thinks Mai's the second best character in the game. They are very high on Mai over there. The reason why they think Mai is so good is because you're gonna do EX fan, dash in behind the EX fan, force get, and then if they tech, they take a lot of damage, and then they're in the corner instantly because Mai's corner carry is ridiculous. And then if they don't tech, you throw them, and then you're just throw looping the person, and Mai has one of the best throw loops in the game. Now, Capcom was pretty strict about what you could wear. I couldn't wear any of my shirts because they were like, if you're not sponsored, you have to wear like Capcom affiliated merch. Because that guy who went on last year with the hentai shirt, if you weren't sponsored, you couldn't wear anything that was not Capcom oriented. Oh, I forgot. So some of the Japanese fans actually came up to me and asked me why my CFN was Hot Latina Nerd, and I had no answer for them. It was cool meeting a lot of the Japanese fans, and like some of the Japanese Twitter accounts that I would see, I actually got to put names to faces, so that's always good. I like putting names to faces. I like meeting people. Yeah, so the new way to qualify for Capcom Cup is so weird. You get the premieres and then you get the points, which is only 14 players. You got the World Warrior. The super regions for the World Warrior are also very stupid because I don't understand how the UK is a super region. Capcom Cup is fine. SFL is weird. And I do think the Esports World Cup champion should probably qualify for Capcom Cup. Shanghai should have definitely just got in. I don't understand why they did the stuff like this. What are super regions? I think it's Japan, UK, China, right? I think China's a super region. Bro, they love SFL over there. I wonder if America and Europe are gonna take their SFLs more seriously. Are they gonna make changes to the American one and the European one? But the Japan one is so popular, chat. It's insane. The fans for the Japan SFL are insane. I like the people getting in from points, but I feel like you gotta go to all 8 events. Like, I feel like that's kind of a downside that I feel like nobody was talking about. It's for the pro players that are gonna go to every event regardless, but going to all 8 events is definitely gonna be very tiring. It's different from the old CPT because like you didn't have to go to every single event. This one, I feel like you're gonna have to go to every single event if you're gonna try to get in through points. What's the prize money? They didn't show the prize for the next Capcom Cup. I hope they do a better distribution for next year's Capcom Cup because they didn't mention it and they didn't say that first place was getting $1 million again. I think my first tournament is probably going to be Combo Breaker because I don't think I'm going to go to EVO Japan. I might restream EVO Japan, but I think my first tournament for the year is going to be Combo Breaker. I'm a bit skeptical with the Premier system. I'm just a UK hater, and I don't mind the other qualification methods. The other ones are fine. This was the Capcom store. Look, they had the Chun-Li stuff. They had a lot of Luke merch here as well. A lot of Luke stuff here. They had a lot of Marissa stuff as well. They actually had a ton of Marissa stuff. And it's funny because like Marissa's not even that popular. But yeah, this store was actually insanely packed.